Right, we're going to look at these movements in Heian Sandan, these ones. Okay, now very often it's described as an elbow strike followed up by a back fist strike. Now I'll take a little bit of issue with that, because if I was wanting to do an elbow strike, why would I do it that way when I could just simply do it that way? That's a bit more efficient for an elbow strike. For a back fist strike, it's more efficient to come round that way than it is to come round over the top. And you know, that's just a more efficient way of performing those techniques. So what I'm looking at for these particular techniques is from a grab. So if you grasp my hand, okay, now as I come round into technique, it's quite a forceful release. Okay, if you grab with both hands, okay, so you've got both hands on me now. As I come round, okay, quite a powerful release. Now sometimes as people are doing it, they try and shake it about a little bit. The kind of trick here is to leave it more or less in that position in space and twist around there. Okay, so I'm not actually moving my wrist out of that space, I'm just twisting around that, pivoting around that point. So we grab again both hands. Okay, so you see my wrist stays more or less in that position. It just rotates. Okay, now his grip is very weak there at the moment. He still managed to hold on, but that's where the second part comes in. Okay, I can push my elbow down against his arm, and I can release it, and then come round, and if I have to, do the back fist strike. If I get striking, that's a bonus. But basically, the first one, both hands please. First one, release. If it doesn't fully release, it will have at least weakened. Okay, and then I've got the second one, is a belt and braces. Now, I can do that as I come round. If he hasn't released properly, I can use my other hand. The kata may be there, but that doesn't mean in real life I can't use the other hand to help me as well. Okay, nothing wrong with using the other hand. Yeah? Okay, now another application for this movement, if we look at the punch, okay, from the punch, when we look at the first one, okay, so come around this way please. Okay, as we come round to this position, okay, I can use that in two ways. First of all, from the punch, I can come around and I can put on a headlock. Now, if I follow one from there, I'm just going to let go, and that's a potential neck break there. Okay, so I'm coming around there, put on the lock. Now I'm going to do this slowly for obvious reasons. I just use that one as a counterweight. So that's a counterweight, and I just pull around and round, yeah? Now if that's done fast with somebody's neck in there, that's a potential neck break. Also, from the punch, I can use that same turning movement to come underneath and put an arm lock on. Okay, as I come round, I trap his arm around the back of my head, and I come round, so his arm is trapped between my arm and the back of my head, so I come round there. And again, when you're doing it in this position, doing your hands together is stronger. Don't kind of, because the kata says the hands are there, doesn't mean you have to. Use the hands together, it's stronger. Okay, and again from that arm lock, if I up, well first of all the knee up, I can use it that way if I want to, and then if you just take your hand out please. Okay, if you imagine his arm is still there, okay, again you're looking at a broken arm, broken shoulder. So quite some vicious tactics there, but they always say that you should pressure test applications. I'm not sure these ones should be pressure tested, because you could do a lot of damage to your partner. So thank you very much.